Hey everyone, this is Father Leo here of Plating Grace. I'm working on a new docu-series called Feeding the Flock. And over the next few weeks, I'm just going to share with you a little bit more about some of the other experiences that don't make it into the docu-series itself, but it's definitely very interesting and worth sharing. I think it can feed your soul, including this unique conversation between me and an Irish priest, the Msgr pastor of American Martyrs Church in Manhattan Beach, California. I have a lot to learn from this guy. Hopefully you can learn some things too.
So tell me, how long have you been in this business?
Well, I was a diocesan priest for many years, and I also taught seminary. And when I left seminary, I was discerning consecrated life. And so I actually entered a community of consecrated life. Okay. So I'm not officially assigned to a parish. And so I'm doing full-time evangelization. I've been doing this particular work since 2007.
Your ministry is through the doorway of food into the heart of the people and then into the Eucharist. Is that your connection?
That's exactly it. So what we've developed is a theology of food. And so what we've got to do is almost reclaim the sacred nature of food, of communal meals, of family suppers. And you even said it, communion. That's what I focus on. But you've been a pastor here how long?
Almost 36 years.
36 years?
Yes.
So clearly the diocese doesn't have a policy for transferring.
It does.
It does, but
I was in before that policy took effect.
And then how many parishioners are here?
Well, we have 6,500 families registered.
Okay.
But you know that the number registered are maybe 2/3 of the total number.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I was a diocesan priest for many years, and I also taught seminary. And when I left seminary, I was discerning consecrated life. And so I actually entered a community of consecrated life. Okay. So I'm not officially assigned to a parish. And so I'm doing full-time evangelization.
Through your religious community?
Yeah, it's actually a secular institute because we don't live together in one building. So we come together, but we don't live together.
So how many of you are in that institute?
So there are about 100 of us in the United States, and then about 1,000 around the world. What's your accent?
My accent is Irish accent.
Of course. Yeah, so exactly. And Irish people have a food culture too.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Every people.
And I think that's one of the reasons why they are so strongly Catholic, to be honest with you.
They used to be.
Well, they used to be. Well, it was all that beer that the Catholic monks were making. Thank God for the Guinness. You've been a priest for how long, Monsignor?
coming up on 58 years.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, isn't it?
Pastor for 36 years, priest of 58 years. I mean, with everything that's kind of going on, what keeps you obviously joyful and motivated and effective?
I love the church. I love who I am. I love my priesthood. I'm excited every day when I get up. I complain, I grouch, I grumble, I challenge myself and others. I'm satisfied and dissatisfied. I keep myself busy, but I think we are happy with what you do. I love what I do. I love being a priest.
And what is, like, if you were to say one of the highlights of your priesthood, like what is something that you look forward to doing?
This is the weirdest thing on God's earth. I've not been asked that question for a long time. I was asked yesterday. Last night at the RCIA, they asked me, what would be the highlight of your priesthood? And there are so many that I can't identify one.
Awesome.
I think every time I celebrate Mass or, can go from a wedding to a funeral to a baptism to visiting, so many things that we do. I could not identify anyone that stands out. I could say, the day I was ordained stands out. I don't know. I've not known any day that I've been as effective as I should be, or could be if I cooperated with God's grace, or any day when I have said, I should have gone off and become that attorney after all that I wanted to.
Can you give me a blessing before the night?
I sure can. Then you give me one too.
I can do that.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoyed that conversation priest to priest. And if you want to get engaged in our effort to produce an amazing docu-series, please just go visit me on my Patreon page and support us there at patreon.com/FatherLeoFeeds, or just visit my website at fatherleofeeds.com. And we'll see you next week.